Hello, you are watching Rolling Stone UK. It's day 4 of Glastonbury. It's sweltering, the crowds are burning up, but we are here with Kate Nash. How important is it that you have stages like Leftfield, where obviously issues that are so important and that so are pressing at this moment in time, a whole variety of them are being debated, discussed and brought to the fore by a stage like Leftfield?
Yeah, I think it's always been important, but it feels like a really important time to be political and a dangerous time to be political, and I think that we have to be really considered and specific and figure out the best way to use our voices. You know, with my latest single, Germ, I wrote it as an essay about a year ago, and I had considered putting it on social media or maybe doing it as an article, but I'm so glad that I waited and put it into my music, because that's really where my power is and where my reach is, and then also it's become a really empowering thing for people that needed this at this moment. So I think as artists, it's remember where your power lies in your art, because there's a lot of noise and it's murky. It's a little bit murky out there, you know. But it's for me, I'm trying to be as educated as I can be and as thoughtful as I can be, because it's a weird time.
Ever since, obviously, I know late last year you launched your OnlyFans, and you were saying that there's so much kind of injustices going on in the music industry in terms of pay, and this was, you know, in some sense a way of highlighting it. How has the response been? Because it feels like, from where we've kind of been seeing, everyone's been so boldly positive and seeing it as this kind of radical thing that really needed to happen.
Yeah, I think it has gotten a lot of attention. I spoke to, I think, every media outlet in the country when I announced it. It's just been a very chaotic 6 months, to be honest, which is really fun for me. And it was genuinely something that I decided to do to help my financial situation, because there's a cost of touring crisis. So a lot of artists are struggling to stay on the road, to even pay for rehearsals, we're seeing venues close, we're seeing bands cancel tours, because the cost of everything has gone up and our wages are not going up. And for years they've been saying, oh, it doesn't matter that your recorded music is worth nothing, you make money on tour. Well, now, I mean, that was never the case. It's never been okay that our recorded music is valued at so little. But now I think it's becoming even more of a struggle for artists to keep going, especially artists that don't already have privilege, like artists from working class backgrounds, or even new young artists. I myself have the privilege of having had a #1 record and being 20 years into my career, and not relying on sort of virality and major label backing. But for young artists or artists from backgrounds whose parents are not connected in the industry, I just don't know how they're going to literally afford to be able to keep going, and I don't think that's okay, because I think the arts should be for everyone. So I knew it was going to cause a ruckus, and I wanted to do something attention grabbing, but I genuinely also wanted to pay my invoices and was struggling with the cost of touring. So I've had a lot of feedback, a lot of positive, some negative, but to be honest, the negative's been great as well, because it just causes arguments and gets more attention, so keep doing it.